What's up?
Would you rather be in a debate about masks or a Confederate flag?
Mask, I guess. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. They're both nuanced to me, but I think the easiest answer is the mask one.
Yeah. I feel like people can just be ignorant with the mask, but the Confederate flag is like racist. So,
Right.
welcome to Love and Memes. I'm Brianna.
I'm Spencer.
We're married and we interact with each other by enjoying memes. Except I feel like since we've been doing the show, we don't share memes with each other anymore.
You gotta save it for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget which ones I put on the show. I don't know which ones to show you.
So Spencer's gonna show me his memes and then I'm gonna show him my memes, and that's the substance of this show. And then I'm gonna go to bed because I'm pretty tired.
Yeah. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready. Okay, I'm gonna read this.
Alright.
This is Michael and Jan from our favorite show, The Office. They dated. This is a scene from the dinner party at their house. When you said you wanted me to quarantine, who put on a mask and stayed at home? Then when you said it was okay to go out and be normal again, who put the mask away and maintained social distance? Then when you said you wanted to re-quarantine, who put the mask back on? Mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off. You have no idea the physical, emotional toll that 3 months of quarantines have on a person. I did okay. That's pretty cute.
That's fantastic. That's how everybody feels. No matter like your personal feelings, it's just like everyone's exhausted.
So Spencer has complained a lot about corporations, including his job, requiring masks now and not at the beginning. But I feel like they could have changed their mind, or they could have like made a different inference from, or conclusion from the information they had.
That would be fine had I don't get into this. It's political.
Okay, yeah, keep that. Anyway, I've been wearing one of the masks I gave you.
Good for you.
It really fits great.
The thing I want to tell you, whether you put this or not, is Fauci literally said that he told people masks were necessary early on so that there wasn't a shortage of masks.
Yes.
He literally lied to people saying masks won't help you, so don't worry about it. And then later said that you must have a mask on. I mean, what are we doing here? He just lied to America.
People be lying. That does not.
That's fine. But that just perpetuates like people who think that masks don't make any difference whatsoever. It just perpetuates. Just tell the truth. Like, or don't say anything. That's better.
Well, they had him up there every day talking, so.
You don't have to comment on everything. You definitely don't have to go out of your way to say that masks will not be, or not going to help the common person, which is basically what he said. I don't have that example.
Mm-hmm.
And then later say, actually, that might be. Well,
yeah.
How can I listen to anything you say? Now, obviously, he's the expert. I'm not saying he's not. It's just stuff like that perpetuates the tinfoil hat people.
Mm-hmm.
It legitimizes their stuff because they went, well, they lied about this.
I guess I just never had faith in people to begin with.
Yeah, you shouldn't. None of us should. Yeah.
Okay. Nobody. Somebody uncle later today. This is Spice Adams, who is a retired football player, and he makes YouTube videos that are like this. That is so funny.
Booking
the
it.
stand.
He's got good freaking shin angle there. He's taking off, man. Trump's assassin posing as a prison guard to kill Maxwell. Clinton's assassin posing as an inmate to kill Maxwell. So they're both there to kill the same person, and they're seeing each other like.
Oh, I didn't realize they were seeing each other.
He's
First
looking
of
across
all,
the bar.
why can't you get Ghislaine
Because that's
or
that's-
Ghislaine?
That,
Or
do you know
Ghislaine.
what it is?
I think it's Ghislaine.
I don't care what it is. It's spelled wrong.
It's I just feel like you could try. Secondly, did you know that they pulled It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia off of Hulu?
What?
Yes.
Why?
Apparently it's got a lot of racist stuff in it. But not like, it's not truly racist. It's like, that's part
Comedy?
of the comedy of it.
Yeah, well.
Remember
it can't
when
be
Aaron
funny
was here,
anymore.
she was telling us about that? Yeah.
That's not cool.
Oh, that's where we are. So Ghislaine Maxwell was basically an accomplice to Epstein. What's his first name? Jeffrey Epstein, who was a child human trafficker of women, and he apparently supplied underage women to several famous people, and which is what caused him to become dead in jail last year, and may result in the same outcome for Ghislaine. Very interesting name.
Yeah, however you say that.
How Republicans look defending Trump's 2A infringements and defending police who enforce them. The Tories and the Whigs.
It's, you know what this talking about?
No.
The people that have the frickin' the American flag with the blue stripe supporting police, but then also have the come and take it sticker on their truck, meaning like, you're not going to take my guns away. That's
Why are they mutually exclusive?
Because if they're going to come take your guns away, who's going to come take them?
Okay.
You're stupid. If you have that on your truck or whatever, it's going to be your truck. You're stupid. Okay. But
Okay. The first thing a kidnapped kid sees when the Wayfair cabinet's open. Oh,
Get 'em.
wow.
is that too much?
That goes in.
It goes in.
I don't even know what to say because
Get him.
Spencer was telling me that apparently Mel Gibson had said that children were basically currency in Hollywood.
A long time ago, and they put all kinds of quotes out, which a lot of them were bad and super not cool and crazy, anti-Semitic, but he specifically mentions what we're now discovering, so. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you told me that before this. That Wayfair thing was crazy. You didn't seem to be super interested in me informing you.
I missed it because I miss a lot of things, but
And I was about to try to order a table and chairs from there.
I don't need no more kids up in here.
Oh. I'm gonna order a table and there's a little
For like
kid.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah, no. We can't afford to be in the child sex trafficking. That ain't us. Oh, when Peach keep ending up at Bowser's crib twice a week somehow. Man,
Just heartbroken.
oh, that's like so sad. The picture is so sad.
He's hurting, man. He's hurting.
Jada and Will Smith were on Jada's show Red Table Talk discussing, acknowledging or addressing August Alsina's claim that he had Will's blessing to have an affair or have a relationship with Jada. And have people on your timeline been commenting, talking about this?
They've been memeing the crap out of it.
Okay, well, there have been lots of discussions on the black side, and people have been very judgmental, but I feel like we know the minimum amount of information, and I think, yes, they are lying because it's private, so they're not going to share everything. We don't have all the information, and I just feel like people shouldn't be judging. But I also, when I watched the video finally, I felt like it was a real depiction of marriage, and I feel sad to know that their marriage is just like the rest of ours, which is like challenging.
So you out there just running amok?
Not like that, like not that part of it, but just the idea that marriage is difficult. Now, we're certainly not having that experience by any means, but I think people like to perpetuate this idea that there are couples out there who just get along at all times, and it's always forward. And that's just the nature of having two people who grew up completely differently coming together and living life on life, and conflict is going to come from that. And I wish people could accept that conflict is more a part of life. And I have learned recently, not really learned, but just kind of like feel like I've understood that like hurt and heartbreak is also part of life. It kind of just like we get hurt sometimes.
Yep.
This is gonna be a long episode. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Here are my thoughts on Will and Jada's extramarital affairs. Brianna Taylor's murderers have not been arrested. Redirect your energies, people. Trump supporters buying Goya and learning to season their food after years of using salt and pepper. Oh, shots fired. That's a good one.
We're out here blowing up taste buds.
I'm going to tell you guys something about me as a black. I love me some salt on stuff.
Yeah.
It's a problem. Yesterday, so we ordered HelloFresh, and I'm eating the food, and I'm just like sitting there. It was really good, but I really wanted salt, and I was like, no, I will not have salt today. Well, I had already had salt in the day, but I was like, I'm not going to add salt. So I ate most of it, then got the salt. But it's at the point where our 2-year-old wants to add salt to stuff when he finally eats. So
she sees his mom do it to everything she eats.
So I'm working on that. But this meme's good.
It is good.
Okay. This says, me switching lanes to a lane that merges into the lane I just switched from. Wow.
Yes. That's perfect. I like that a lot.
You would never do it.
No. Because I'm not a clown.
The society of all 10 dentists could agree on this. That's what the problem is.
It's always 9 out of 10. You can't get all of them. That would seem fake, so 9 out of 10 dentists agree.
We would be flying cars by now, which we all thought would happen by year 2000. I wonder if adults... Yeah.
I think it was 2020. Go ahead.
I wonder if adults in the 90s also thought that, or was that just kids from watching the Jetsons?
I think it was people in the 90s from seeing movies that were forward dated to 2020.
Yeah. And they didn't have the internet yet to know that technology is here and not there.
Yeah.
This is an important meme. If you just read it.
What some people think Black Lives Matter means, it's the black fist higher than the others. What Black Lives actually means, and all fists are at the same level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get people to understand that.
In my cricket group, I just got a cricket. I haven't opened it, but I joined the group, and it's just like so much. But anyway, this girl was like, this is gonna get me removed from the group, but why can people post Black Lives Matter and blah, 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 but if somebody posts All Lives Matter, then they get harassed or whatever. She was like, Black Lives Matter offends me. And she got removed by the time I got to the group, but the concept that like the idea that Black lives should matter offends you. It's just so complex, so loaded, like so. Where do you have to be to hear those words and be like, I'm offended?
Yeah. It's a struggle bus.
Because you have to feel like you're basically saying the concept that Black people should matter, just not say anything different, is offensive to me. I don't want Black people to say that they should matter. I don't want Black people to say that their lives should be improved. I just feel like that it doesn't have anything to do with you unless you are oppressing Black people. It matters, it involves you, but it's not like it doesn't take anything away from people who are not Black. Unless you're being racist. Now you have to stop being racist, but...
Exactly. Yes. Two things. One is the majority of people that are in my circle that are the All Lives Matter group have no problem saying Blue Lives Matter, meaning that cops' lives matter, but you won't catch them ever saying Black Lives Matter. And it's like we've talked about.
People truly do not believe Black Lives Matter. But a lot of people don't understand that that's where the conversation's at.
Right. They think that if you're talking about one issue and trying to raise them up to the same level, that you have to knock down the other lives in order to do so, which is not the case. Mutually exclusive that we talked about. It's just like, bruh.
Everyone's lives matter.
Yeah, it's wild. And then the other, just like, if that still doesn't make sense to you, if that still doesn't get to you, go to a Susan G. Komen walk. Breast cancer. And then when they're talking about breast cancer, be like, whoa, what about colon cancer? Easy, colon cancer. Like, bro, you can be for it all, and you're in this instance talking about one of them. That's not like...
I really think everybody gets it, even if they're not conscious of this thought. But I think it's like they, on some level, are rejecting the idea that Black Lives Matter. So then they have all these reasons, all these issues with it. Like, I think people conflating Black Lives Matter with blacklivesmatter.org is them truly being like, I don't want Black lives to matter more. And therefore I cannot acknowledge that these are two separate entities and that this sentiment on its own has value.
Yeah.
I personally don't subscribe to blacklivesmatter.org. Not like I'm against it, but I'm not subscribed to it. I haven't researched it. I don't know everything they believe in. When I went to the website, I wasn't on board with every single thing.
I'm against it. So, just to let you know that. But you don't have to get into that freaking can of worms.
You can still care about the cause. You can still say Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, I mean, there's all cases of like people turning a movement or a thought, a whatever, into a business or a darker cause or purpose, which is what has happened.
Yeah, like Wayfair.
I think that may have been started for the purpose, but we'll go ahead.
Okay. Nowadays, be like, keys, check, wallet, check, the mask, run back.
So this is not me leaving the house, this is me. We're in the office at work, we don't have to have it because we're all in this little space.
Just breathing, all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second I go to walk out the office, I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, gosh dang it. And now I got the ones you got me, and my mom got me, go around the neck. So I just pull it down. But I still turn to go get it. And I'm like, God, now it's on my neck. So I'm doing the 360. But yeah, that's...
This meme, the first time I saw it, was him running back in to get the seasonings after he left office.
I've seen that.
They won't be needing these.
Yeah, I've seen several of them. They're all good.
Beating this pandemic is a group project. This is why I always hated group projects.
Yeah, man, we're all in the same pool, man. If you pee in it, there's pee in the pool. So either swim with the pee or get out the pool.
I don't think that really applies. I think the group projects analogy was like good enough in that everyone has to work together. But in this case, one person can't pick up the slack. I was always the person like, you guys turn your stuff into me. I won't sleep at all for 2 days and I will make it up to my standards.
Yeah.
What's that?
What happened?
You called me a nerd?
Sneezed. Yeah.
Did you sneeze into the fabric of your clothes?
Of course. No.
Okay, so if we all know to do that, why does the logic of a mask not make sense?
Oh, I think the logic makes sense. But you know people aren't going to do it. For many reasons, which you're not going to get into.
Okay.
I'm happy for you.
This was for you. Military doctor, have you tried ibuprofen? Me, yes. Military doctor, and you're still in pain? Me, yes. Military doctor.
No way.
The caption to this...
Water and ibuprofen? And you still are in pain? No.
I got this from a military spouses group, and somebody was like, I swear this is true.
It is. If the bone ain't sticking out, they could not care less. I've literally seen broken bones treated with ibuprofen.
Oh my God.
And it's like so obviously broken, just swollen, black and blue. Yeah, ibuprofen.
Why? Why don't they actually like do their jobs?
That's a lot going on. I'll say because the military is too big, so they don't have enough resources. That's part of the problem.
Okay, anyway, so that was our episode of Love and Memes, and we will try to come back.
Yeah, whenever you want.
Trying to keep you entertained, infused with a little information, aka our opinions, our understanding of things like Black Lives Matter, to try to educate, try to share our perspectives.
I like that.
Yeah. But mainly we want to entertain you.
For sure.
But I think that we're done for the evening.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you for watching.
Later.